Imagine driving into a town where almost nobody lives anymore. The houses are empty, the streets are silent, and yet, this place still exists. At first glance, it looks like any other forgotten town. But something about this place feels wrong, because the people didn't simply move away, they left for a reason so unusual that decades later, the town remains almost completely abandoned. So what happened here? To understand that, we have to go back to a time when this town was alive. In the 1950s, thousands of people lived here. Nobody could have imagined what was coming. For years, nothing seemed unusual, until residents started noticing strange smells. At first, it wasn't enough to cause alarm. A little smoke, a strange odor, but then the ground itself began to change. Small cracks appeared in roads and sidewalks, and from some of those cracks, smoke was rising from the earth. After all, how dangerous could a little smoke be? The answer was hidden beneath the town. Years earlier, a fire had started in a nearby landfill. Officials believed it had been extinguished. It hadn't. Instead, the fire had spread into the massive coal deposits beneath Centralia, and once it reached the coal seam, there was no stopping it. What made the situation even worse was that nobody knew how far the fire had already spread. It wasn't burning a single building. It was burning the ground beneath the entire town, expanding beneath the homes, roads, and schools of Centralia. Then came the moment that changed everything. In 1981, a 12-year-old boy named Todd Domboski was playing in his backyard. The ground beneath him collapsed. A massive sinkhole suddenly opened beneath his feet. For a terrifying moment, he was swallowed by the earth. Luckily, his cousin managed to pull him to safety. But what shocked everyone was what came out of the hole. Hot steam, toxic gases, and a glimpse of the fire burning below.
The sinkhole incident made headlines across the country. Centralia's problem could no longer be ignored. Property values collapsed. Families began leaving. Businesses shut down. The town started disappearing. What was once a thriving town was becoming a ghost town. Eventually, the government stepped in. Millions of dollars were spent relocating residents. Most accepted the offer and left, but a few refused, even as the fire continued to spread beneath their feet. Today, only a handful of residents remain. Most of the town is gone, but the fire never stopped. More than 60 years later, it is still burning beneath Centralia, and according to some estimates, it could continue burning for hundreds of years. And why some people didn't want to leave that place? Some residents refused to abandon the town they had spent their entire lives in. To them, Centralia wasn't just a place, it was home. Even today, a small number of people still live there, surrounded by empty streets, abandoned buildings, and a fire still burning beneath the ground. A town erased from the map by a fire hidden beneath it. This was Centralia.